You're kind of outside the range there. Yeah, okay.
Also time was
Fine. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Perhaps we should begin. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let me introduce myself and talk about me a little bit. I'm Tomas. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Argentina. And today's topic is about football, something that is really common in my country and is part of my culture. Is really deep in our society. So I will begin by giving you an overview about what is this about, what is the development that it has in my country, and then I will move on the main topics that I think that I consider the most interesting for the audience today are sort of weird facts that we have, like kind of impressive maybe. So that's what I'm gonna do in today's class. Then after I'm done with the content or with the main topics and all of that, and we are gonna have like from 2 to 3 minutes to answer all your questions. So if you can hold your question to the end, I will be thank you for that. So purpose, agenda, overview, main points, as I say, and after that I might have a question for you all. Have you ever been wondering why football in Argentina is so special? Have you ever asked yourself about that? Have you ever seen that in the movies, like the special fanatic craziness from Argentinian people? Let me show you this picture. This picture is like the title says more than 1,000 words. Look how a kid that doesn't have a leg share his tool to his friend to watch the game from the back of the stadium, and this reflects our passion, the passion that Argentinians have for this amazing sport. So, we have a famous quote in Argentina that says, in Argentina you can change religion, you can change family, but you cannot change a football team. Once you pick a football team, born or you at the beginning of your life, you have a little bit of conscience about like maybe football teams or something, and once you pick a team, you cannot change it. That's what I say. And so, as I said, football is the most popular sport in Argentina. It's the cause of many polemics, rivalities, discussions, and a lot of TV shows are especially dedicated to this game, like pre-game, during the game, after the game. They give feedback to the players, the coach, and everything. And the passion that involves this sometimes take us to a lot of disagreements. A lot of times during the TV show, journalists get into fights, as the message shows. This video is the most recent video. They were discussing, and after that they got into a fight, like almost beat each other. Yeah. So Argentina. Let me know. So football plays a really big important role in our life. It's in every aspect on our life. You can find football in life, like in phrases when people is talking. Like you can find that in tango, like in the lyrics. You can find that in the literature, in videos, in everything. And when a World Cup, for example, is having place in the world, and Argentina is playing against another national team of another country, if you go to the streets, the streets are gonna be deserted. What I mean with that? So, violence and barra bravas. What is barra brava? It's a special kind of group in Argentina that that do a lot of violence. We have a lot of violence episodes in our country because these guys are not good guys. They just they are as similar as the hooligans in England. As you can see, they just wear t-shirts. They have tattoos to identify themselves. They play music and everything. So this is the most exciting part on the match when they score. All we do is scream, because we get really excited every time that a full player scores. Most time Argentina teams doesn't score till the end, so we are like just suffering during all the games. And what else is? So I'm gonna talk about the derby, the famous derby in Argentina. It's taking place between the two rivals, that are the most famous teams. And as you can see in the graph, more than half of the country support one of these teams, or either Boca or either River. So it's a huge rivalry. And last year was a special year because these teams made it to the Copa Libertadores. That is, I'm gonna come back to that later. So some famous fans: Mark Zuckerberg wearing a shirt from an Argentinian team, then the Rolling Stones, then you can see Ricky Martin, and I don't know if you remember Viggo Mortensen from The Lord of the Kings. He grew up in Argentina, so he's a really, he do not miss any match from his favorite team. So the Copa Libertadores is the most exclusive and important tournament that we can find in South America. And as I said before, last final was between River and Boca, the most popular teams and rivalities of all time. And what happened was when Boca was arriving to River Stadium, all the people started throwing rocks to the bus. So that made that the party move to Madrid was something weird and unusual. So conclusion: Argentina is actually a Catholic country, but we can also say that the real religion is football. And every tourist that visits Argentina wants to have the experience of going to like a football game or something. And it's part of our culture, and it's a way to get inside of that. So, do you have any questions for this? Yes, John Lee?
So, what kind of team do you support?
River? Yeah, it's more likely to a person to support either River or Boca. Unless you grew up in a specific neighborhood in a country that has its own team, because most teams are supported by the people that lives near to the area where the stadium is. So our River is mine actually, it's because of my dad. Any other questions?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, John, sir, right there.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Okay. You said in your presentation that you can change family, you can change the religion, but you can change the team. Just I wanna know if all the Argentina, they are all fanatic of Argentine. There is.
The what?
They are all fanatic Argentine. They are. You know, sometimes there are some fanatic Brazil, Chile,
No,
all the other
Brazil,
teams
Argentina.
are the same family.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I mean, 90% of the population of Argentina had declared some love for some team, some support for some team. So 90% of the population support like one team or.
So all the Argentines support the team.
She support an Argentina team at least.
Okay, my second question is again, the second one. I don't know why, the reason why Barabas is.
One question.
Oh. I'm going to capture.
Well, and we as we take too serious this game, and an Argentina game was acclaimed a number of the 50 sporting things you must do before you die by the Observer newspaper. That is a really famous newspaper, and I didn't say that, it was the Observer. So if you plan to go to Argentina, you have to go to an Argentina
Okay,
football match. And that's it.
okay,
Good job.
very nice.
Yes, sir.
Close.